Scots have awoken to a changed political landscape. After the Scottish National Party's first ever term in office, albeit as a minority administration, voters have delivered the SNP a landslide victory. The SNP vote exceeded all expectations, for the first time giving the party a majority in the 129-seat Scottish Parliament. This is the breakthrough the Nationalists have been fighting for decades.
The SNP is a force to be reckoned with across Scotland. We have seen some stunning results this evening. And our job is to make sure that we can unite Scotland, pull all of our country together and lead our country forward. Thank you very much indeed.
I've been coming here for 20 years to council and we've been beaten and beaten and beaten. But it's not been wasted and we've sown seed and eventually Labour started off really well 100 years ago or more, but they've drifted away from their roots and it's as if Labour have lost the trust, I think, of the local people.
There will be much soul-searching in the coming weeks and months in the Labour Party. Even in its traditional heartlands, it wasn't spared defeat, as voters felt the SNP was a stronger choice to take on the austerity measures of the Conservative-led government in Westminster. Here in the city of Glasgow, which was previously considered a Labour stronghold, the Nationalists have inflicted heavy losses on the Labour Party by overturning majorities in constituencies which were previously impenetrable. Seat after seat saw shocking upsets, with veteran Labour politicians losing their constituencies to the Nationalists. But Labour remained defiant in defeat and blamed a polarisation of voters for the SNP victories.
The Lib Dem vote and the Conservative vote's down substantially, and the SNP have benefited from that. So there's a real challenge in that. As Labour, we have to adapt and change to those elections far more, maybe have a clearer voice in terms of Scotland and Glasgow.
The Liberal Democrats' support base collapsed as Scots punished them for allying themselves with the Conservatives and implementing deep public spending cuts. The Green Party saw an increase in support, making them a potential ally for the Nationalists in Parliament.
We'll be constructive where we can be, we'll be challenging where we have to be, and we'll certainly be resolutely determined to make sure that the Scottish Parliament can oppose the UK government's agenda. It's not one that Scots have ever voted for or will ever want.
But this was clearly the SNP's night, who reaffirmed their pledges on a local, national and international level.
I will continue to work to see the end of Trident nuclear missiles in Scotland. This is our country and it will not continue to be despoiled by these British weapons of mass murder.
With this level of support, the Nationalists will now have the confidence to push for a referendum on independence from the UK. Convincing Scots that they can go it alone without Britain will be the next big fight on the SNP's hands. Hassan Ghani, Press TV, Glasgow, Scotland.